So my guest today is a singer, he's a songwriter, he's a club host. Club host, Vin Goodwin?
Sounds a bit cheap.
Does sound a little bit cheap.
I'm not that. I don't get my tits out for the boys.
He is a very good friend. In fact, is there anything that you can't do, Vin Goodwin?
Fly an A380, I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I'm halfway through my city lit course. I'm not allowed to yet. Got another 3 weeks to go.
Your CV is long, quite long. There's
I
a
don't
lot.
like to boast or anything.
No, I think you should though.
It's because I put a lot of words in it. Big writing.
How are you? It's good to have you here. Finally, it's
I know, you've
taken
been
quite a
pestering me for
while.
about a year.
Yeah, but you've got a glass of wine there. I just thought I'd mention that so I could actually take a sip of mine.
Without looking like a complete alky. He's drinking his white wine to make me feel better about myself. Being a middle-class alcoholic and all that sort of stuff.
So cheers. Finally got you
Cheers.
here to talk about the fabulous work that you do.
Vegan wine.
Vegan wine. Yours is vegetarian wine.
Yeah. There's no lumps of mince in mine.
No, there isn't. There's no meat in that. Unless you want it in there. There's got to be. Should we start with Vin's Night In?
Yeah, if you like, you can
Is that a
start
good
with if you
place to
like.
start?
Yes, it's what started it all off, probably. No, Vin's Night In is there's a bit of a story. Can I ramble a little bit?
Yeah, you can ramble.
Now,
Ramble away.
at some point in my life, I was a huge fan of somebody called Judie Tzuke. You've met Judie
Yeah,
Tzuke.
she's gorgeous.
She is, and she's very talented. I've been a fan of hers for years and years and years. And by chance, in a gig, long story, bumped into her daughter Bailey, who you also know.
Also gorgeous.
Yeah, and I bumped into her in a gig and said, "Aren't you Bailey Tzuke?" Blah blah blah, and then met her mum, and we became friends, and that happened to coincide with the 30-year anniversary of the release of her first album. And I said, "Is anyone doing anything?" And she said, "No." And so I said, "Can I do it?" So I organised a gig. And that was the first time I'd organised anything. And it had about 20 acts singing 1,700 different Judie Tzuke songs. And I ended up hosting it. I tried to get all sorts of people to host it. Lisa Tarbuck, actually. I tried to get her to do it, but she was busy.
Oh. Sorry, that was like, wow. Oh.
Sorry, so I hosted it. And this was at the Bedford in Balham. And it was a really fun night, brilliant night. We had video link up with Lucie Silvas, who was in the States, and some of her friends who lived in Florida. We had fan things. Anyway, there was lots of stuff going on. And from that, I started hosting at the Bedford and then said to Tony Moore, who ran the Bedford in Balham, can I run my own night? Because I wanted to pick my own acts and host it. And it started from there. But I wanted to do things a little bit differently.
Well, you have done that, but I'm just staggered at the fact that right from the very beginning, you've brought in the most amazing people from day one.
Yeah, I brought you in, didn't I?
Well, Lucie Silvas.
Yeah.
Judie Tzuke, Bailey Tzuke. What an incredible way to start.
Lawrence Fox.
It bodes well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't set out to think, oh right, I'm going to bring in these amazing people, and I'm going to, Elton John's going to be playing, and all of that sort of stuff.
But it's chemistry, though, isn't it?
It was. To be honest, my motivation is that there is so much talent out there, and it's about getting people heard. And whichever way I can do that the best, that's what I will do. And that is, you can sometimes latch unknown people with known people. That's great, but also just actually make it a really entertaining night that people want to come to. So that was the idea of Vin's Night In, is to not have people sort of singing into their navel and going, oh my god, my boyfriend's left me and here's a song about it. Have a bit of that, which is all very lovely.
I quite like that.
Yeah, no, it's lovely. But then if you have 3 hours of that, it's just like, oh my god, I'm going to kill myself. So
suicidal.
You sort of lighten, what do you call it, refresh the palate in between the acts by being a bit irreverent and a bit silly and having a bit of a laugh with it, and having a set that looks like your nan's living room in 1969.
Well, your set is your nan's living room, really. Well, it's a portion of that, isn't it? Because we should say it's a trademark of Vin's Night In. If you don't know already, it's at the Hospital Club, which is one of the best venues in London.
Oh, it's a beautiful place.
Slap bang in the middle of Soho. Well, Covent Garden.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And it's run by the most amazing people, and the people really make you feel welcome there.
Yeah.
I've always felt welcome.
Yeah, it's not up its own backside. It's
exactly.
One of the members' clubs that makes you feel like, yeah, hi, come in. And you don't have to dress as anything. You don't get looked up and down to say, oh my god, are you cool enough? It's like, hi, come in and have a bit of a laugh. Yeah. And it's good.
Judie Tzuke, Lucie Silvas, Bailey Tzuke, all there at the beginning. Yeah. And they're still there today as well.
They are.
And they perform there still.
Actually.
And Jamie Lawson.
Yeah,
Tell us about that, because obviously he's massive now. He's playing a UK tour next month.
Yes.
And you're very
I
good
heard him in a
friends.
very tiny venue in Hammersmith the first time, and I met him, and I remember rambling a lot to him as the host, and I just thought, oh my God, Jamie thinks I'm a complete idiot. But it turns out that we're good friends now.
Rambling is good. It's always a good...
I'm a bit of a rambler.
It's a good idea.
And not in a Janet Street Porter kind of rambling way. I'm in a rambling way. But Jamie, met him there, and he wins the award for the person who's played most at Vin's Night In. And then he got massively famous, and I can't book him anymore because I can't afford him.
Well, the thing I love about that is that you got married to the lovely Mark recently, a few months ago, and Jamie Lawson was there at the wedding at the Hospital Club.
He did. He played.
And I love the fact that you've remained friends, and the fame thing has not altered anything. You're still friends, and he performed there as well, didn't he?
He did.
At your wedding.
He did a cover song at our wedding, which was really amazing. And also, I wrote a song for Mark, which included Jamie Lawson's name in it, just to keep him happy. We had to feed the ego of Jamie Lawson. He's very down to earth, Jamie, and he's not Lady Gaga, let's put it that way.
Can you see him as Lady Gaga though, in the outfits?
I've tried, but he won't dress up. Doesn't do dress up.
You're missing a trick there.
I've got a picture of Jamie Lawson in a tiara. He's going to kill me for
You
talking
can make good money from that. Maybe I can
He's
grab
wearing
that
other
picture
things,
tonight
not
when
just
you're
a
here.
tiara.
Is it on your phone?
It's on my Facebook somewhere.
Don't go funny. Is there anything that you can't do, Vin Goodwin? Oh, why not? Are you not using the mic?
Can you boost that?
So much.